Hey everyone, welcome back to Ned Plays Metal Gear Solid. We last left off where we entered the disposal facility, and here since we already have a max amount of the shaft grenades, it's best to use it here because you can bypass 2 of these security cameras with them. And if you're quick enough, you can come to this room and get the thermal goggles before the effects wear off. And the thermal goggles are good to have if you're playing the harder difficulties because in easy and normal you do have the radar on the top right of the screen, but in hard and extreme it does not appear. And what that does is, of course, let me just show you. Thermal imaging system for night vision use. If you put them on, you can detect heat with it, and you can also detect certain bombs like C4 with them. But this pretty much becomes your radar in hard and extreme difficulty. But you don't really use them all that much in easy or normal. And now we're going to come over here. And we're trying to make our way to the elevator that's on the bottom floor. There's not too many enemies you have to worry about, but you do have to watch out for where they're at, because once you try to push the elevator button, it does take, sometimes it takes a second, sometimes it can take a few seconds to show up. And you really got to watch, your footsteps don't trigger them, thankfully. I'm wanting to get the, there's some bullets over here, but I don't want the elevator to go away. Okay. And we're gonna head to the the basement first floor. Now, if you notice on my radar, see the little green kind of squiggly line thing? That's what the DARPA chief's signal was that we were looking for, that they said to look for on your radar. And that's what they're just gonna repeat here.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Didn't mean to do that. Now here's a door with a... We can't access some of these doors because they're access locked. And you can tell this is an access door 6. And we actually need, of course, a 6 clearance card to access it. I don't know what this one is. Should be 1. Yeah. And we're going to be starting to get those, collecting those in a bit. First, we're going to come through here. And that call just tell me that how to climb a ladder. Now I always have trouble finding this left one. Here it is. You don't have to come through this shaft, but if you want to see a little kind of funny bonus thing, just look down the first person.
Oh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
And the second vent or grate here is just an office. You don't really see anything. There's no one moving around. And you can pick up some more bullets here. And now we're going to head towards the DARPA chief's cell. Now the guy saying he caught a cold, like I said, it's been a while since I played this. I don't know, I'm trying to remember all the details as I go along. But you can catch a cold from some of the soldiers walking around if you get too close to them, or I forgot how it triggers it. But what it does to you is if you're trying to sneak up on them or sneak around things, Snake can sneeze and alert everyone. And you actually have to find medicine to get better from it. Now here you're gonna come, if you want to, the DARPA chief is in the far side, but look down here first.
Is that a woman? Not him.
And then you can head to the DARPA chief's cell.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, Hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a Hangar. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No. Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Alright, there's not much we can do now, but if you just listen for something. And the door's going to open in just a second.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Now you gotta be careful because
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
eventually they do throw grenades into the room, so you have to watch out for that. And if they throw their grenades in, you have to run towards the door. And there they are. That's best bullets to refill while you can before they go away. There you go.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind. Now we'll never get that detonation code. Boss, I have a good idea.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Alright, now all the funds, since that's done, we're going to put back the level 1 card to access this door. And that's the guy that she knocked out. She wanted to come over here for the bullets. I think this is the restroom, but I don't think, yeah, I thought so. And this is where you spied on the guy that was sick and get the other bullets from. And now we're going to head to the 2nd floor basement. And like I said, this is, since I'm only have a level 1 card, it won't let me through. Like I said, this is what I mean by it could take a little bit or it could be right away. Now right now on this floor there's not going to be any patrolling soldiers right now, but there still can be a way you could die instantly. There's certain panels or tiles on the floor that collapse when you walk over them. I think there's one right here. Yeah. And see, if you were to be on top of that when it collapses, it is an instant death and game over. That's why it's just kind of best to keep walking. I think it can only open about 2 or 3 doors right here right now. So it's just good for refilling your bullets and getting some more C4 because you do need them. Because like the DARPA chief said, the president's down here, but they sealed up the walls with cement. And it looks like we're fully stocked on bullets. Now this is the door we're supposed to go into right now. Well, that's where the president's being held at, but it's the level 4 door. But the DARPA chief said look for walls that look different. And if you see by here, it's all gray, but if you look at this wall, it of course looks different. So you're gonna put on the C4. And remember, there's going to be a lot of electronic interference. That's why your radar is not going to work here as well. And same thing, look for a wall that looks different from the rest, which is over there. I may not be close enough. Yeah, I was. Now we want to go through here first, but actually we're going to come over here just for future use. And you'll see what I mean. Right now there's two armed surveillance cameras in there. If it detects you, it doesn't alert the guards, but it does shoot you. But right now, there's 2 doors. One's a level 6, and the other one on the far left is a level 4. Like I said, nothing we can really do in here, but we are going to have to come back here way later. But I want to also get the little boxes up there. I think it's just more C4 right now. Yeah, more C4. And there's another door that we can't enter right now. And we're gonna get some more C4 again. And this opens up the door to the first boss fight. And I'm gonna actually end it off here. So as always guys, thanks for watching. Peace out, and I'll see y'all next time.